Shaquille O'Neal and Draymond Green went one-on-one on the podcast. They had a couple different interesting topics to discuss, one of which was Shaquille O'Neal's Lakers versus Draymond's Golden State Warriors. Let me play this clip, get your guys' reaction, and me and Hank will give our response to what these guys had to say.
Shaq, I don't think I could have guarded you. I'm not saying that. However, you would have had to bring your big out of that drop. Man, if you stay back there, I'm going to nail whoever guarding Steph. I'm going to nail whoever guarding Clay, and we're going to dot your eye every play.
Okay, but you know what's going to happen after that? I'm going to tell D-Fish, get up on him, let him drive, and I'm going to lay his little out.
Hey, then we got to fight.
All right, what you got to fight then?
And guess what? You getting thrown out the game and me getting thrown out the game. Who's that going to hurt worse? Your team. Then y'all lose.
So I guess we're not going to fight then. Who guarding Kobe?
Clay.
Wow. A lot to unpack there. Interesting to hear Shaquille O'Neal and Draymond talk about the what ifs. Hank, what's your thoughts specifically on Shaq's Lakers versus the Golden State Warriors, the prime Golden State Warriors? I want to take KD out the equation because Draymond was talking big. So let's stick with the 2015 and 2016 Warriors. Either one. In a best of 7 series, who's the better team?
I broke this down on the platform too before. This topic is interesting. Shaq's my guy, my favorite big man of all time. I do like that Laker team. I think especially with him and Kobe, they're very dominant. It depends on the rules, in my opinion. If they could play with the rules they have, I think they could beat Golden State, especially that squad without KD on it. Who's gonna stop Shaq? Really, nobody.
Wait a minute. Hold up, Hank. You're trying to tell me, Lakerland and the American public, that rules would determine Shaq and Kobe beating the Golden State Warriors?
It does change things. Obviously, they have a lot more freedom of movement than they did when Shaq and Kobe played. So it changed the outcome of how games are played. Do I think that the Lakers can still win? Yes, but I know for sure with the rules that they had, they should definitely take care of Golden State handily.
I'm blown away once again, Hank. I don't care what rules it is. Who's going to stop Shaquille O'Neal?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. But also, they're shooting, especially with a healthy Clay and a healthy Steph. Hold on.
Yeah, man, he over there choking up. I don't know what the hell going on, man. Shout out to BA. Get your bars up, in the live chat. Big up to our brothers always. Yeah, man, I need you to break that down real quick, man, because who's stopping Shaq? And
nobody's stopping Shaq. But I mean, again, we're not talking about the KD one. You said you're eliminating them, but you still got if Steph and Clay can just roam around, it's still a problem.
For who? For Kobe?
The Lakers. I mean, he got Kobe can guard Clay, but you still got to worry about Steph. And Derek Fisher can guard Steph, but he ain't gonna shut him down.
My. We dropped this link in the chat, BA, just in case you got time to come on up. But it's just too many mismatches, man. Kobe and Shaq, even the 73-9 Golden State Warriors. To me, the Lakers are winning in 5.
They'll beat them. The more interesting one to me is the one with KD.
With KD.
This one I felt I was like, even on my platform, I said the Lakers would win. But again, it does mean style of play does change things, especially if you're putting the KD version of that team against them.
So let's hypothetically take the KD version, 2017, 2018, where Kevin Durant was the Finals MVP both of those seasons. Let's take that team, which was pretty much the same makeup. Compare that to the prime of Kobe and Shaq, that Lakers team.
Nobody's stopping Shaq. Kobe can have Clay. Derek Fisher's still going to guard Steph. Who's going to guard KD? Then
That's interesting.
you forget about the bench. Golden State's bench was good. You still had Andre Iguodala, still had Sean Livingston. That was a killer. People forget how much of a killer he was. He came off the bench and lit people up. So I mean, talking about freedom of movement, that is pretty dangerous. Not to say that the Lakers couldn't win. It's just going to be a little bit different than from their rules, where absolutely, as you know, it don't matter. They can slow their movements up, and then they'll do nothing with Shaq.
So prime scenario, how many games does that go? KD Warriors, Shaq, Kobe Lakers. How many games?
What you talking about? The Warriors?
If they would go, yeah, if they would have go 7.
They should go the distance, but you know,
Really?
yeah, shooting with freedom of play.
BA, what's your
I
reaction?
know BA laughing, but what happened with the Pistons?
Hey,
man, we didn't have Shaq was in Shaq.
I'm just saying, like
That's what happened with the Pistons.
yeah, but even with that, Rasheed Wallace was pulling them out the paint.
Yeah,
He wasn't even shooting threes like that.
Yeah, but Shaq was out of shape. He was it was a whole bunch of personal stuff going on within that. And then he had the toe issues and all of that. So I don't like to really count that year, even though they still lost. So shout out to the Pistons. But I'm hearing who would win. Like who would win out of the Lakers. I got the Lakers in 5 or 6, but I'll say 6. I'll say Lakers in 6. Because as deep as Golden State bench was, the Lakers had a deep bench too. And they had people like Robert Horry, who was a 6'10", 3-and-D guy that you can throw on Kevin Durant and rough him up.
Yeah, see, style of play. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's all about the style of play.
I think it's eras, though. I think it's eras. Yeah. So yeah, yeah, you're right. Because it's like it's no way Steph, KD, and Clay would definitely win in the 2000s era, right? Of basketball. Especially those early 2000s where it was super physical, all of that. But then but then this is what I say. I still think that Shaq was still winning in those 2016 eras, 2017, 2018. I still think the Lakers would still be pretty good in that era too.
You know, Shaq's my favorite big man. I know who yours is. So I don't disagree. It's just I know style of play does change things because they're not, you know, it's not apples and oranges, you know, it's not the same thing.
That's a fact. That's it. Yeah. But
it is apples and oranges, bro. This is Shaquille O'Neal.
I mean?
They nothing to stop that. Hank, won't you cut it out, man?
Man, I'm telling you.
I agree with Hank with the KD conversation, but I feel like it offset each other. Like just as much as you want to have an argument for the Lakers not having nobody to neutralize Kevin Durant, there's absolutely nothing that Golden State Warriors can do with Shaquille O'Neal.
Nothing.
He can go back and forth with them. He can go back and forth. I know 3 points is more than 2, but the Golden State Warriors would literally have to be on. Everybody.
And they were. That's the problem. You got Clay, Steph, and KD going off.
Yeah.
Well, fellas, how disrespectful in your eyes was the statement of Draymond saying that Clay could guard Kobe in this matchup?
It's to me it's very disrespectful because even when Clay was just not reaching his prime and Kobe was on a decline, he still couldn't hold Kobe. Matter of fact,
I mean,
Kobe he ruptured his Achilles versus him and had 36 or 38 that game.
Kobe may have respected him more than some other defenders because like Jordan, that's like even like Jordan was like that. He knew guys really couldn't guard him, but he respected the guys that gave him tough defense. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I think that he'll be the same thing for Clay. Like guys didn't back down, they wasn't scared. You know, it's like Jordan respected John Starks, Joe Dumars, guys like that.
I agree. So Lakerland, y'all let me, BA, Hank know in the comment section what your guys' thoughts and opinions is about Prime and Shaq and Kobe's Lakers versus that Steph, KD, Clay, Draymond, Golden State Warriors. Who wins out of a seven game series out of those two organizations, y'all? Let us know in the comment section. For the latest and greatest on your Los Angeles Lakers, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and we appreciate the support. Follow us on social media at Lakerland Show, and join our Playback TV room for our free VIP access to our Lakers watch parties and, of course, the Lakerland podcast. That's playback.tv/Lakerland.